Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to discuss about Java interview questions set 4. The question is, what is the meaning of object cloning in Java? Cloning is the process of creating a copy of an object. Java object class comes with the native clone method that returns the copy of the existing instance. Since object is the base class in Java, all objects by default support cloning. Next question. In Java, why do we use static variable? A static variable belongs to the class rather than any specific instance of the class. All instances of the class share the same copy of the static variable, which saves memory and ensures consistency across instances. Since static variables are stored in the class area, that is, not on the heap with individual objects, they consume less memory compared to the instance variable when multiple objects are created. Next, why it is not a good practice to create static variables in Java. Since static variables are accessible anywhere within the class, that is, possibly outside if public, they can be modified from unexpected places, leading to the unintended side effects. This lack of scope control can make debugging more difficult and reduce code reliability. Next, what is the purpose of static method in Java? Static method utility functions that can be accessed without creating an instance of the class. They are useful for memory efficiency. Static methods are allocated memory once and shared among all instances of the class. Performance optimization. Static methods are faster than instance methods because they don't require an object to be created. Next, why do we mark main method as a static in Java? In Java, the main method is marked as static to ensure that the program can start execution without needing to create an instance of the class containing the main method. If the main method were non-static, the JVM would first need to create an object of the class to invoke the main method. This would introduce unnecessary complexity and require a predefined constructor, which is avoided by making the method static. Next, in what scenario do we use a static block? In Java, a static block is used to initialize static variables, perform one-time computations, or set up operations. It is also known as a static initialization block. Static blocks are used to initialize static variables that are shared by all instances of a class. Static blocks are used to perform computations that only need to be done once, such as when the class is first loaded. Next, it is possible to execute a program without defining a main method. Yes, we can execute a Java program without a main method by using a static block. Static block in Java is a group of statements that get executed only once when the class is loaded into the memory by Java class loader. It is also known as a static initialization block. Next, what happens when static modifier is not mentioned in the signature of main method? If the static modifier is not used in the signature of the main method in Java, the program will compile but will throw a no such method error when executed. This is because the Java virtual machine, that is JVM, needs to create an instance of the main class to find the main method. However, the constructor can be overloaded, making it difficult for the JVM to find the main method. Next question. What is the difference between static method and instance method in Java? Static methods, they belong to the class, not any specific instance. They can be called directly using the class name. They don't require access to instance-specific data. They're useful for utility or helper methods. Second, instance methods operate on instances, that is, objects of the class. They can access instance variables. They invoked using an object of the class. They provide behavior specific to the individual objects. They can modify the state of the object they belong. Next, what is the other name of the method overloading? Method overloading is also known as compile time polymorphism, static polymorphism, or early binding. Method overloading can be implemented by creating multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. The parameters can differ in number, data type, or sequence. Thank you.